Hello everyone, my name is IronNancy, and today I'm going to be talking about the problem with the Inhumans official trailer number 1. And the reception to this trailer is, let's just say, lackluster, because at the root of the problem, it's almost exactly what people thought it was going to be. The sort of low-budget, very old-feeling show where it has a lot of cliches in it. Like, they show off that one cliche from the trailer where Lockjaw and Black Bolt sort of go down into the city after being teleported away from Maximus, and the guy who's driving goes, "What the heck?" as he sort of veers off the road in a very cheesy sort of manner. And as I said before, the main problem with the show is that it's exactly what people thought. Now, I understand that people have a lot of gripes with this show, and we can't always judge a book by, I guess, the first trailer, a show by the first trailer. But there is a lot of evidence to support that this show is probably not going to be as great as we want it to be. Now, I know the Inhumans are not very well known to a lot of people, and Marvel sort of brings in those characters like that, and they did do a good job with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I hope that they can do a better job with the Inhumans, but the problem is that it looks so low budget. And this is Marvel we're talking about, so we expect, like, Daredevil-type quality, or not Jessica Jones, but sort of Daredevil-type quality, and I'm really only talking about the costumes here, because, again, that's one of the main gripes, is that the costumes look like trash. And you can't tell me that Inhumans having a $100 million budget, and Netflix having a $200 million budget to film every single one of their shows, and Inhumans looking worse than all of those. Now, I realize they have this giant CGI dog, and all of the Inhumans all have, like, super special powers, and that's very different from people like Daredevil and Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Jessica Jones. But you can't tell me that you couldn't put a little bit more money into people's costumes, right? Like, Crystal, her costume looks fine, but my main problem is really with Black Bolt and Medusa. You could have easily given Black Bolt a costume that was mirroring Daredevil, like that sort of ballistic armor that he sort of has in the comics, I think, in all different Marvel and Marvel 2.0. I haven't really been keeping up with the comics, but I know that is a suit that he has. I think it's a suit that he has now, where it's this sort of armored up look, and they could literally just have taken the Daredevil costume, changed the color, added the wings, or not added the wings, and added those little droopy stuff on his costume, and changed the coloring, and add that horn thing on his head, and it would have been fine. I know I'm stumbling here, but frankly, I am a little upset as well. This show was supposed to originally be a movie, but Inhumans has just been jumping ship from, like, movie to TV show to, like, movie and then canceled movie, and then what are we going to do with this property? And it's really not okay. I wanted the Inhumans to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because I think that's where they belong. They don't belong on a TV show because the TV show can't really do it right. Now, I realize that things like Flash and Supergirl are out there, and they do a really good job as well. But those are sort of different because those, I guess, have a bigger budget, because Marvel, I don't think, has enough faith in these properties like, I guess, DC has in Supergirl and Arrow and The Flash to put more money towards them. Honestly, I don't know what to think or what to say, because another thing that you have to take into account is this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They're all connected, so we won't get a different version of the Inhumans because these are the Inhumans. This is Black Bolt, Medusa, Crystal, Maximus, all of them, alright? And these are the only ones that we can get because it's all connected. Unless we get some off-brand, different reality one, but then people won't accept those because, alright, you're just trying to fix your mistake. So they really dug themselves into a hole, sort of like what they did with Iron Fist with making that show so awful. So we'll just have to have faith, and we'll just have to see how this goes forward. But honestly, it's not looking good. And as I said before, the main problem with this show is it looks so low budget. it doesn't look good. It looks... And this whole IMAX thing is another problem that I have to address, because this is also what's making it look weird, because the first 2 episodes are going to be shown in IMAX. So that means that's where most of the money went. It went into the first 2 episodes so that it can draw people in IMAX, and that they can come back and watch it on ABC and then be like, alright, well, mess this show, because it looks awful. That's pretty much all I have to say about the Inhumans, and I'll see you guys in the next video.